know, just walking and thinking.
You have a bruise on your forehead.
Yeah, I got that last night. They threw me out of a saloon.
Why'd they do that?
I didn't pay for my drink.
The brutes. Why don't you go home?
No, I have to go in there and face the music.
Aha!
I guess this is it.
The chairman of the board is in there.
I figured that.
What will you do?
Dude, what else does a man do when the world is collapsing around his ears? Nothing. I go in there and take what's coming to me.
Ponty, I know what that mind of yours.
No, Rosemary, I'm putting that mind of mine away. I just gotta go in there, take a clean breast of everything, go back to what I was doing before I came here.
What were you?
Well, I was an exterior decorator. You see, Rosemary, I can't even be truthful with you. I was a window washer.
So what? I don't care what you do, Ponty. I'm sticking. I walked out on you once.
You did?
Well, I'm not leaving you again.
Rosemary, the wife of a window washer is no life for anybody. I'll be up there, and you'll be down here, and you'll never know if I've safely landed.
Now listen to me,
Finch! JB wants to see you in his office right now.
I thought I'd just wash up first.
No, he wants to see you now.
Can I just say goodbye to Rosemary first?
Go ahead.
Rosemary, goodbye.
Come on now.
I'm sorry this ever happened, Rosemary.
Ponty!
Why should you have to face those monsters? Go ahead. Run away. Escape. I'll pretend like I didn't see you. For old Angelina. No, I have to go in there and face the music. They should be happy. They're gonna kill me in there.
If I could only be sure.
All of our key men are here, JB.
Now, Wally, before we go any further, I want you to know that I realize that I'm the president of this company, the man responsible for everything that goes on here. So I'd like to state right now, before we go any further, that anything that happened is not my fault. But there's a bright side to this whole thing, Wally. You'll be happy to know that we have someone to pin it on. Have you found him yet?
They're bringing him in.
Good. Wally, you'll soon see where the responsibility for this whole thing lies. Now, when he gets here, I'll do all the talking. This is a very slick youngster, Wally.
He's here, sir.
Good.
Mr. Bigley, I'd like to explain.
Never mind, Finch. I'll do all the talking. Oh, you haven't met Mr. Walker. This is the chairman of the board.
How do you do, Mr. Walker? Look, I'd like to say that...
No speeches, Finch. It's all settled. I'd like you to sign this simple little letter of resignation in which you accept responsibility for everything that happened.
Okay, I'll do it.
What?
Doing what you told me to do.
You mean this isn't one of your tricks?
No, JB, but your company has been very good to me. I guess I just have to resign and go back to what I was doing before I came here.
What did you do, Finch?
I was a window washer.
No kidding. I started as a window washer myself.
Did?
I think I was a rail splitter. College man. So you were a window washer.
Yes, sir, Mr. Walker.
Call me Wally.
Okay, Wally.
Now tell me, Finch.
No, call me Ponty.
Okay, Ponty. Boy, it's been a long time since I had someone around here I could talk to. How'd you come into this business?
Well, see, sir, I have this book.
Yeah, so did I.
Well, no, it's different. It's a book on how to succeed in business.
Mine was more useful. I booked best for all the other window washers. Cleaned up a bundle. Should have stood in that business. 8 buildings wrecked. Our stock is down 5 points with the laughing stock of the industry.
I know, Wally, it's ghastly.
Ponty, how did this happen? I can understand a college man pulling a boner like this, but not no window washer. Now, this idea of yours.
Wait a minute, Wally. I shouldn't take credit where it isn't due, especially when the idea was the boss's nephew's.
You never told me you hired your nephew?
Nephew? Oh, nephew. He's not really my nephew. He's my wife's nephew. I know this seems like nepotism, Wally, but it's not. I've never shown him any favoritism. In fact, I hate him.
But you love his ideas.
No, when Bud first brought me the idea, I thought it was a lousy idea. Then when Finch brought me the idea, I still said it was a lousy idea, and I told him it was a lousy idea.
Why'd you buy it?
It seemed like a good idea, damn it!
Treasure hunts. Treasure girls.
Well, dressed it all up, he can't deny the idea for the treasure girls was his.
Well, yeah, that was my idea.
And not a bad one. But who the hell picked that bubble-headed tomato? Uh-huh.
Wally, I don't want you getting any wrong ideas. This is a really nice girl. You ought to talk to her.
I intended to. Well, I think I've got the whole picture. Only question now is what to do and who to do it to.
Well, wait a minute, Wally. Before you make any hasty decisions, I'd like to say a few words.
About what?
Humanity. See, even though we're all part of this cold corporate setup, deep down inside, we're all brothers.
Some of us are uncles.
Now you may join the Elks, my friends, and I may join the Shriners, and other men may carry cards as members of the diners. Still others have a golden key or small Greek letter pin. But I have heard there's one great club that all of us are in. There is a brotherhood. Oh, man. Oh, man. A noble tide of minds. All human hearts and minds into one brotherhood. Oh, man. Your lifelong membership is free. Keep giving each brother all you can. Oh, aren't you proud of me? In that fraternity, the great big brotherhood of man. Now, Wally, before you even considering firing Mr. Bigley,
Whoa, whoa, who is considering that?
just remember, I know you'd like to clear this whole company up from top to bottom. It's the obvious move. But stop and think. One man may seem incompetent, another not make sense. Still, others seem like quite a waste of company expense. They need a brother's leadership, so please don't do them in. Remember, mediocrity is not a mortal sin. There, in the brotherhood of man, dedicated to giving all we can. Oh, aren't you proud to be in that fraternity, the great big brotherhood of man? boss. Who am I kidding? It doesn't pay to be a decent man. You're not taking me. I won't let you. I'm not going anywhere. No, no, no. Can't do this to me. No, no, they're Strider.
Any news yet? I haven't heard anything yet. Mr. Jenkins, you hear anything?
No, I don't know a thing.
It all looks like a big shake-up.
Boys and girls, I have an